Are you ready?
Are you ready?
We're gonna A all over your cues. Hi guys!
Hello!
So if you saw our video last week, you'll know that we asked for questions.
We got several questions from a few different people, so we'll answer as many of them as we decide to. So, shall we get right into it?
Sure.
Let's start off with an easy one. This is from my sister Paula. What is the favorite place that you have visited?
Probably Washington, D.C. I finally got to go there in the fall of 2014. It was kind of a lifelong desire for me to go and visit.
I would say that mine is probably Disney World, but close second would be the Biltmore in Asheville, North Carolina. But I do love some Disney World. I talk about Disney more than any adult should, I think.
Second question comes from the Third Wave of YouTube group on Google+, and it is from Dan. It says, what's your favorite ice cream?
I should say anything with peanut butter in it. Ooh, a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream blizzard-y thing from Dairy Queen.
I'm probably a little more boring than that. I like cookies and cream. That's probably my favorite.
You drive Uber. How do you get paid for it?
So when you are an Uber driver, you have an app and you sign into it and you enter in all your banking information, and when you drop off a passenger, you finish the ride, it automatically charges the passenger and you get paid every week. It's a direct deposit into your checking account.
I think you might have another question for us.
Yes, this time from Twitter. The question is, why did you want to start a YouTube channel?
You should answer first because it was kind of your idea at first.
So in 2013, I was kind of in a bad place in my life, and
You hadn't met me yet.
No, I had not met you yet. I won't go into the details as to why I was where I was, but I was kind of in a bad place, and somebody suggested that I should take some improv comedy classes. So I did that, and I really enjoyed it, and it got me interested in doing more creative pursuits, and I didn't really have a creative outlet, and then I met this one here.
And I was obsessed with YouTube.
And she kind of introduced me to the whole concept of YouTube. I mean, I knew what YouTube was, and I knew about like some of the channels out there, but I didn't really fully understand it. So once I met her, I kind of got a better understanding of what it was and how people were using it for comedy outlets and stuff. You know, it wasn't just people sitting in front of a camera talking about random stuff. There were people, just regular people doing comedy sketches and stuff like that. And I know we haven't really done a whole lot of that, but eventually I want to get into that.
I think where we kind of decided as a group to make a YouTube channel, we wanted to have an outlet that we under normal circumstances wouldn't have. Be able to put things out creatively that we otherwise wouldn't have a platform to do it on other than YouTube. So this is the best way we can do it to reach, the masses, and and then we use it now to keep everybody updated on what we're doing in life, especially since we don't live near any of our family anymore. So it's just, we really love our YouTube channel. As much as it's kind of been a struggle here lately, it's still a fun, we look forward to filming and we have a lot of fun with it. So.
And we love getting your comments, guys, and especially some of you regular viewers and you regular commenters. We feel like we have a little tiny community, and
yeah, it's especially good now for us because we are kind of off in the world, in the great big world alone. So it's kind of like we have everybody in our back pockets, quite literally. So it kind of brings some camaraderie with us that we wouldn't normally have. Here's another question from Facebook. Are you and Brian ever gonna get married?
Probably.
He doesn't want to marry me, guys. I have a wild, free heart. I think you guys, the place that we're at in our lives right now, everything is kind of up in the air. You know, we're waiting on Brian to have a job, a career. It's just not right this minute. It's not numero uno priority. Doesn't mean I love him any less. Would I get married to him? Sure, maybe, probably not. I'm just kidding. It's right this minute, at the point that we are in our life, we couldn't have the wedding we want. I couldn't have the big fancy Beyonce ring that I want. So we're gonna have to wait. I don't really want a Beyonce ring, for the record, just in case you're wondering. But I don't know. I mean, you can kind of take that too and run with it if you want to, but it's not really.
Yeah, it's just not the best time.
It's not really the best time. There's a lot of other factors, you know, that we haven't talked about on this channel that kind of put life on hold a bit. Someday, maybe. It's up to him, you guys. I'm a fancy, proper lady. I got to wait for the man to come and request in my heart. I do declare.
This might be quite possibly the most important question ever asked. If you had kids, would you rather them be hobbits or house elves?
Hobbits. Because hobbits aren't enslaved to the man.
True.
House elves are. I would never want little Dobby children.
Be a lot of food though.
Hobbits?
Yeah.
They eat a lot of food?
Yeah.
Well, I'll
They
take
have a
it.
lot of meals, remember.
No. Yeah. Well, I'll still say hobbits. I like how we're having this conversation like any of that is real. Do you miss living in Alabama? And how do we like the snow and cold?
I miss family and friends.
Yeah.
It's just a place,
Yeah.
though, otherwise.
Brian and I were talking about it. We do miss our families. We miss our families terribly. But we really enjoy and have been enjoying Indiana. Like, we love Indianapolis. The city is really cool. Kind of the beauty of life a little bit. You kind of stick your toe in the water, test it out. You don't like it, go to a different pool. Get to the hot tub.
We don't want to limit ourselves.
I guess the second part of that question is, how do we feel about the snow and the cold?
The snow's okay.
It's not, I don't mind it. It makes everything's really pretty when it snows.
We aren't getting huge accumulation. I think the most we've gotten at one time was about 2 inches.
Yeah, so,
And
but,
it melts decently quickly.
yeah, in Indianapolis, this area of Indiana doesn't really get a whole lot of snow as compared to like Chicago or Cleveland or something like that. We don't get that much snow.
We don't get that lake effect snow, so.
No, that lake effect snow dome. We don't get it. No.
That being said, a lot of my Uber passengers have said it's been a really mild winter.
So maybe next year we'll be like, we hate snow!
Yeah. But it hasn't been too bad. You know, driving in it can be a pain, keeping the cars clean of all that mess after it has snowed.
The cold is something that takes a little more to get used to.
Yeah. And the cold itself isn't too bad. It's the wind.
The wind will cut through, especially when it's really cold, will cut through most any article of clothing that you're wearing, like you're stark raven naked. So
And it's so flat here.
There's no break for the wind.
Yeah.
You are the break for the wind.
If you could borrow the TARDIS, where would you go?
Space? Go see a star.
Go see a star, go see a supernova.
Yeah.
That's what I agree.
History. Like going back in time would be cool for about a minute. Till my cell phone didn't work. And I need like GPS or something, then I'd be real mad. I don't think I would want to go to the future because knowing ahead of time what will happen is kind of a scary thought. Like, it's very daunting. So I think I would just live in the now and go to space and come back.
One more question.
One more night, M. Night Shyamalan.
Have you ever been to a Ren Faire?
If not, would you go? I have not.
I have. On that same trip, when I went to Washington, D.C., I went to the Pennsylvania State Renaissance Fair.
I've never been to a Ren Fair. Seems cool.
It was pretty fun.
Do you
It was,
have to be in character though? Is that
No.
one of those things where you have to be in character?
you don't have to be. A lot of people do go. Now, if you work the Ren Faire, then yeah, you have to be in character. But if you just are going to visit, you don't have to be. It was pretty fun. It was rainy all day, so it was kind of miserable with that. But it was pretty fun. I would go back.
I mean, I'm always open to try something at least once. Then when it sucks, I won't try it again. But I mean, as long as it's not raining and or 1,000,000,100 degrees outside, I would probably go.
But that's it for our first ever Q&A video.
I have a cue for you to A.
What's that?
Do you love me?
I do.
Good answer. Thanks for watching.
Yep.
If you like this video, you should give her an old likey Louie. He's really excited, you guys. If you're new around here, you should probably subscribe. It's down. What's this?
I'm still home.
If you're old around here and you haven't subscribed yet, I got a cue for you today.
Why?
What is wrong with you? Now, if you're old around here, you should probably subscribe if you haven't. That way you can keep up with when we're posting videos, which is on Wednesdays right now. So.
And then you'll know when we want to do another Q&A video, and you can ask a question and we'll answer your question.
Yeah. Duh. Anyways, guys, just so you know, I love him.
I love her.
And
We love you.
Bye.
Won't you let me cue your A?
Maybe I will at the Ren Faire. At the Ren Faire. Let's go to the Ren Faire. Eat some turkey legs. Just like weirdos. Do some joking stuff. Because aren't there jokers in the Renaissance?
Yeah.
Yeah, jokers.
Those
No, wait.
shows.
Jesters, right?
Yeah, jesters.
But if the gestures weren't funny, then it was... Right? I think they do...
Not at the Ren Faire.
Well, no.
That'd make it a little more interesting, though.
Too far, probably, at the Ren Faire to kill the jesters if they're not funny. But I mean, back in the Renaissance time, didn't they kill the jesters if they weren't
I think
funny?
so, yeah.
We'd been dead a long time ago.
If we're wrong, I'm sure they'll tell us.
How long do you think you would have lasted in the Renaissance time, joke-wise?
Probably not very long.
No. Sometimes we get a good joke in, but most of the time it's a wah wah. We'll look at each other and go, no?
No, usually my joke's in with you saying apologize for that.
Apologize for that, you know?
Isn't that what they call it? Isn't that what the kids are calling dad jokes these days?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have dad jokes too, though.
Which I don't like that. I just, puns. I like puns.
Turbo puns!
I like punishing you.